What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Fit Parent Podcast. I hope everyone's excited today because we have a good topic. But guys, before I do begin, I want to go ahead and make sure that you put a hashtag live. If you're watching this live on the video on my Facebook public profile or also YouTube or my Intense Fitness page, okay? And if you're watching this on replay, put a hashtag replay. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, on the Fit Parent Podcast, please share this with someone that might get some value because you never know. Somebody may need to hear this, especially this topic today. But guys, I want to kind of the topic in general today, guys, is sometimes shit happens, right? This is kind of a broad topic today, but I want to kind of hit this home because shit does happen. Okay. And this could be anything that you could possibly think of. Whatever shit's going on in your life, guess what? Shit happens, okay? And this can range anywhere from, school starting up, maybe school gets shut down, you got the hurricane, maybe you're in southern Louisiana or the southern states, you got hit from the hurricane, you can't go to the gym for a week, or you had to move away from your home, whatever it is. We could be talking about you getting sick, okay? We could be talking about maybe your kids having to stay home because of COVID. Someone in their classroom got COVID. Any of these scenarios that you can actually pull from, right? Because guys, shit happens, and I feel that because I've been there. First of all, I feel that a lot of people, especially when they're just starting out the fitness journey or in the middle of it, or even if you have as much experience as I have, like you get discouraged, right? You lose the motivation, you get overwhelmed, and you're thinking all hell is lost, right? But I want to tell you that shit's going to happen regardless if you're in a fitness journey or not, okay? Shit's going to happen regardless if you want it to or not, because that's just how life is. Life can be unfair. Life can be uneasy, but there will always be something that's going on that's going to stop you, that's going to have a brick wall right in front of you that's going to prevent you from reaching your goals. There will always be something, because again, it's going to be there whether you're trying to shoot for a goal or whether you're not, okay? So I want to paint that picture, and I think just even for some of my clients, and if you are my client, I'm talking to you too. And if you become sick, okay, for example, don't feel like, oh my God, all hell's broken. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm sick. I'm losing all my progress. I can't go to the gym. I can't work out. I can't eat right. It's okay. It's okay to take time. It's okay to take a break. And whether you're sick for a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks, okay? And I have one of my clients, he's actually down south. He works in the military, and he's been there for, I think, this will be his third week going on there, and he can't do anything. He was crushing his program prior to him going and literally doing everything I've asked him to do. And then he's gone down south, and now we can't do anything. But I think having the mindset to know that once you get better, once you come back from your work or a disaster or your kids being home and you can't necessarily go do your work or go do your workouts or plan like you normally plan because something got in the way, or even taking care of a sick family member, whatever it is, okay? Because there's different scenarios depending on whatever that you're going through. You don't think that, okay, well, I guess this fitness lifestyle isn't for me because I'm going through an obstacle. That's not the case, because again, it's going to the shit's going to hit the ceiling whether you're in a fitness journey or not. And I think it's very, very important that a lot of us, you need to understand that it's what you do during that adversity. Okay, do you throw in the towel? Do you say, okay, well, this fitness journey isn't for me because apparently I'm not meant to look my best. I'm not meant for a healthy lifestyle. I'm not meant to live the way that I want to live, right? Maybe that's you, right? Maybe that's something that you deal with. And I have to remind people, and I'm not saying that it's bad to be reminded. That's why I'm doing this podcast. That's why I'm doing this topic for today, because some of us need to be reminded that just because shit hits the fan, just because shit happens in your life, doesn't mean that you have to give up because of that shit that did happen, okay? And I want to hit it home, because especially if you are in a fitness journey, guess what? If you have the mindset to tell yourself, okay, every single day, okay, well, this is just an obstacle that I'm dealing with. This is just something that I have to work through. But I tell you what, and this is something that you need to tell yourself. I tell you what, self. I tell you what, Tyler, Coach T. that whenever I get done with this, whenever this is done, whenever I'm over this sickness, whenever I get back home because I've been stationed somewhere, I'm going to get back on track, because that's how determined that I am, right? So I think it's important that for most of us, just know that it's okay to take breaks in your fitness journey. It's okay to take, if you deal with something, it's okay. But you can always get back on track. And I think that's the difference between people that crush it. And that's the difference between why I've been doing it for 12 years. Guys, I'm a prime example of what shit happens when shit hits the fan. I am like the most prime example, okay? And most of you already know my story. And if you don't, I lost my son in 2015, December 2015. And that was like a real shitstorm, okay? Yeah, shit hit the fan. But I overcame, what I was going through, and I used fitness to help me get through it. There was a point in time where I didn't care about my fitness goals. I really wasn't aware. I didn't stay on track. I wasn't fully motivated to do it, but I still kept connecting to it. I still used it as an outlet, whether that be changing up my routine, whether that be going on additional walks, but the point that I'm trying to make is that whatever obstacle, you can overcome the obstacle. And I can speak to that, okay? Whether that be having new kids, guys, because since the loss of my son in December, I've also had Kingston. He was born literally 2 months after I lost Noah, okay? So dealing with the newborn on top of grieving the loss of my other son while still keeping track of my fitness, or while still taking care of myself and not losing myself in the process. Did I lose myself, for the first 2 or 3 months? Yes, I did. I'll be straight up with you. I'll be straight transparent with you. But I want to let you know, I never gave up on it. I never gave up on myself. Okay. And I want you to know that you don't have to give up on yourself, because you are going to go through adversity. And it's what you do after that adversity. What do you do during that adversity? Right. And then, like my wife said, Kingston, the brightest little light in the darkness of the storm. Exactly. And then as years passed on, we had Callaway, another newborn, right? So I necessarily, I had to take some time. I couldn't go to the gym when I wanted to. I had to make adjustments. Another adversity in which I overcame. Okay. And then and I'm going to go ahead and explain it again. We have another newborn popping off in December 7th. Yes, I remember the date because my wife was watching. December 7th. And that's going to be another obstacle, because guess what? We're going to have a newborn and also take care of 2 other toddlers. So it's just overcoming things, guys, and just knowing that things aren't going to be perfect in a fitness journey, and be kind to yourself. If you're sick, rest, because honestly, you're going to make your sickness worse if you prolong it. If you try to exercise, you try to get, do whatever. Just rest. It's okay to rest. Take a break. It's okay to take a break. Just know and tell yourself. I don't care if you have to tell yourself every single day. I don't care if you have to write it down on a sticky note. I don't care how you do it. Okay. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you do it, and just tell yourself, right, that you're going to get back to it after you overcome this, whatever situation that you're going through. You're going to get back on track after this situation that you're going through. Okay. Because trust me, you can. And honestly, if I can do it, so can you. I'm not better than you. I'm no different than you. I just have a plan and I have a vision on what do I want to achieve in life, on how I want to achieve for my own personal goals, and I will stop at nothing no matter what happens in my life. And guys, again, if I can do it, because I'm human, so can you. I am no different than you. I just have the determination that no matter what happens in my life, I will not stop and I will not be defeated. And that's just the way that my mindset has always been. So guys, I really do hope you got some value. And if you did, please share this with somebody that might get some value. I appreciate each and every one of you, because if you're listening, even if I could change one person's life today, I'm a happy guy, because that's all it takes is one set of ears to be changed. And that's exactly what I'm shooting for each and every time I do a podcast. And again, if you are getting some podcasts, this will be uploaded next couple of days. Share this to your IG stories. I would greatly appreciate it. And also leave a 5-star rating on the Fit Parent podcast. That's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you got some value. I will catch you. I will catch you on Wednesday if you're watching this live with Coach Sully. Y'all better stay tuned. 10 a.m. Me and Coach Sully have a live for you guys, so pay attention. And then on Fridays on live, I have a podcast that will be posted with Coach Lacey. Okay, so I'm doing a podcast Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm by myself on Mondays, Coach Sully on Wednesdays, and Coach Lacey on Fridays. Guys, you're going to get some value. That's all I got for you. Y'all have a great rest of the evening. Catch you later. Peace.